Hey everyone! Welcome back to another web development tutorial. In today's video, we're going to build something really practical, a to-do list app, using just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This is a great project for beginners because it covers core web development concepts like structuring a web page with HTML, styling it with CSS, and making it interactive using JavaScript. We'll also use something called local storage, which lets your app remember tasks even after you close the browser, without needing any databases or backend code. So, whether you're just starting out or brushing up on fundamentals, this is a perfect hands-on project. Let's dive in. Part 1. HTML structure. Let's start with the HTML, which gives our app its structure. We'll create a simple layout that includes a title, a list area to show tasks, and a button to add new ones. Inside the body, we'll place everything inside a container with a class of app for styling. Then, we use an h1 tag that says to-dos. This will be the heading of our app. Underneath, there's a div with the ID items. This is where our tasks will show up dynamically. Then comes the add button, which has the ID add. When we click this button, we'll use JavaScript to create a new to-do item. Now here's a cool trick. We also use a template element. This is hidden by default, but we'll use JavaScript to clone this template whenever we add a new task. The template itself contains a checkbox and a text input, letting users check off or edit their tasks. Templates help us write clean code and avoid repeating HTML manually. Part 2. CSS styling. Next, we'll make our app look nice with CSS. We begin by setting a global font for the body and using Flexbox to center everything on the screen both vertically and horizontally. The .app container has a white background, some padding for spacing, and a subtle box shadow to make it look like a card. Each task is styled with the .item class, which displays the checkbox and the text field side by side. We add a bit of margin and set a max width to keep things tidy and mobile-friendly. When a task is completed, we apply a class called .completed that gives the task a strike-through effect. This gives users visual feedback that the task is done. It's simple, clean, and easy on the eyes, exactly what we want in a to-do app. Part 3. JavaScript functionality. Now let's bring everything to life using JavaScript. First, we grab references to important HTML elements like the items container, the template, and the add button. We create two main functions, getItems and setItems. GetItems reads the saved tasks from local storage and parses them into a JavaScript array. setItems, items, takes our array of tasks and saves them back into local storage as a string. These two functions handle loading and saving data, so we never lose our to-dos, even after refreshing the page. Now for the addItem function. It creates a blank task object with a title and a completed, false value. We add that to our task list, save it, and then refresh the UI. Speaking of which, refreshList is the function that updates the app visually. Here's what it does. First, it clears the current list of tasks on screen. Then it loads the latest items from storage. For each item, it clones the template, fills in the task name, sets the checkbox, and attaches some event listeners. The event listeners let the user edit the task name, which automatically updates the saved data. Check or uncheck the box, which toggles the completed state. We also apply or remove the .completed class to update the visual appearance. At the end, we make sure refreshList runs when the app first loads so any existing tasks are shown immediately. We also wire up the add button to the addItem function so users can create new tasks easily. And there you have it. Party popper. You've just built your very own to-do list app using only front-end technologies. No frameworks, no libraries, and no backend. Let's quickly review what you learned. You used HTML to structure your app, CSS to make it look good, JavaScript to make it interactive, and local storage to make it persistent. This is a fantastic stepping stone for future projects, and you now have a reusable pattern for working with user input, dynamic DOM manipulation, and browser storage. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.